Happy Monday. Did y'all miss me? So we took off last week because I was kind of tired. I went out of town for the 4th of July. I got to visit family and friends and all my cousins and stuff. I had a great time. It was so much food, so much sweets, and yeah, I was eating up everything. So when I got back to Houston, I was like, okay, we're gonna do, midweek mini talk. Man, when midweek came, I was like, nah, we just go take off the rest of the week. I mean, I was tired and then I kind of was under the weather. I think I told y'all Friday, if y'all watched me on Friday, I was kind of feeling like, so yeah, I kind of got worn down. So, but hey, I am back. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share to more weekly mini talks with Queen Law. So let's jump into it. So today I want to talk about Taylor Swift and Kelsey wedding. So they got married July 3rd at the Madison Square Garden in New York. And it was supposed to be a secret wedding. That was the whole point. She wanted a secret wedding. She didn't want, it publicized. She didn't want to show her wedding, show her dresses or anything like that. She invited guests, and the guests had to leave their phones, and they had to sign, non-disclosures of not putting out anything. Almost like if you did, you get sued. I was like, and the thing that puzzles me is, I mean, everybody knew the day she was getting married. I mean, people in New York, they were all, on social media. Oh, today's Taylor's wedding. I mean, load of cars, security, cops, all of this. Where was that a secret at, Taylor? I'm confused. It wasn't a secret. Only thing is we didn't see is the actual wedding, but everybody knew when you were getting married. So that wasn't a secret. Let me tell y'all what was a secret. Zendaya's and Tom wedding was a secret because nobody even knew they were married until Law Roach kind of mentioned it. And I'm sure he had permission to mention it. He was like, y'all missed the wedding, And those of you who don't know, Law Roach is Zendaya's designer, been with her from her young all the way up. So he makes all of her clothes. And so he mentioned it. Y'all missed the wedding, blah blah blah, whatever. Zendaya never said anything after that. AI and all kind of stuff started coming out. But she did have a ring, and so Tom just mentioned it during their Spider-Man press that their family was at the wedding. So yeah, we know they officially got married. That was a secret because we didn't know when it happened, and then it came out, and then oh hey, well congratulations. What Taylor did wasn't a secret. I kind of wonder. Drop in the comments below and let me know if you felt like that was a secret or wedding or not. Or would you have ever done that like that? Because I kind of don't, trying to see what was the purpose of publicizing it all through New York that you were getting married, but then you didn't let anybody see. But you've seen all of the different people that were going to the wedding, like, Simone Biles, which I didn't even know they were even had any connection because she's a gymnast and Taylor's a singer. um I think Jennifer Lopez. I've seen Celine Gomez, Tom Cruise. I've seen some people. Adam Sandler is the one that married them, and so yeah, I don't think that was a secret. To I don't think that was a secret. So Kelsey, her husband that she married, he is a football player for the Kansas City Chiefs. And so they had both of their brothers and their best man, and Taylor's brother and his brother, Kelsey's brother. And yeah, I think that's the most that we know, but we do know it happened, and we know where it happened, and we know all the streets was blocked off. Maybe that's a secret to her. So yeah. So that was pretty interesting. That was pretty interesting. So now we know Taylor is married, and maybe she'll show us some pictures later. I don't know. Zendaya never showed us any pictures. Like I said, hers was total secret, and that was her choice. She wanted to do it that way, and hey, it's cool. I feel like Taylor was kind of teasing the internet. It's a secret, but then you see all this little commotion going on, saying, yeah. So but hey, at the end of the day, congratulations to Taylor and Kelsey. They have been dating for a long time. And I almost forgot they were dating until the wedding came up. I'm like, oh yeah, they still together. Okay, cool. So yeah, so now they are married, and hopefully we'll see some little babies on the way. Hey, singer, and that child is going to be have an interesting life. He got a football player for a dad and a singer for a mom. So yeah, these kids that just come born into these lives with these celebrity parents and stuff, and hopefully they have time to I'll raise them and not push them off to nannies. But when you got a lot going on, that's usually what happens with celebrities. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much what I want to cover today because I wanted to know, how did you feel about that? I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you think that was a secret wedding? And would you do a wedding like that? Would you do a wedding like, hey y'all, I'm getting married, but y'all can't see anything? And would you have your guests sign agreements like, don't leak a picture or you're getting sued? I don't think I want to go to that wedding because I want people to see how I look. Well, I guess that's why some of the guests, like Simone and them, they was taking pictures of themselves before because you can't take a picture inside. So yeah, guys. So yeah, that's our mini talk for today. And so yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 12 noon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye.